the fuck? I didn't mean to turn that on. But what's good, y'all? Welcome to Cooking with Carl, where you learn some real life shit and how to eat healthier. Most importantly, make it easy. You guys know what I'm all about. How to use the ingredients that we have to make food delicious, healthy. Most importantly, instead of ordering it out and giving yourself the excuse it's more expensive, because it's not. I bought this yesterday and I still have leftovers to use it today. You don't. You ate all that shit. Come on now. But let's get into it, man. Today I'm going to show you how to use your leftover rice to make some fried rice, right? Some fried rice with some beef. We're going to mix it all together and we're going to get this shit popping. Let's go. All right, first thing we're going to do is we're basically going to turn on the fire on the rice because I literally left it in the pot. And the biggest thing we're going to do is warm it up, most importantly. Allow it to like harden a little bit because you want like the rice grains to harden because it's too soft right now to be able to make it fried rice. That's why leftover rice is absolutely best. The best. You cannot make fried rice with the rice you just made that day because it's too soft. So therefore, you need to harden, unless you know, of course you fry it, then yeah, it'll happen. But most don't. So usually leftover rice is the best to make fried rice. And we're gonna use about 2 cups of it, maybe 3, because I am going to eat a little bit more because I am in a little bit of bulking phase. And then we're going to add 1 egg, and then we're going to use this entire platter of beef cuts. And the reason why I like to get the cuts, it's easier. It takes 5 minutes to prep. I don't have to go through the cutting process. Just buy it already made like that. And then from there on, just put it in the stove and get it popping. And again, olive oil. Why? Because you want to make eating healthy, like, easy. It starts with your fats. And the reason why I say that, it's if you use, let's say, this olive oil, it's 120 calories, right? So compared to this 0 calories, I'm already starting my meal. Let's say if I use, let's say what's a serving size? Per serving size, 15 milliliters, 1 tablespoon. If you use 2 tablespoons, you're already at 240 calories within your meal. That's what most people don't understand. And this is why I usually used to tell my mom, because we're Haitian, you know, a lot of our food uses oil. And I always told her, hey, watch the fats, because the tablespoons that you're putting in here, that's where the majority of calories came from. And that's how I was able to eat a little healthier while I was living with my parents. But overall, again, you got to be careful about that. Just a fun fact, all right? So I just wanted to, you know, get that straight to you guys. So yeah, what we're going to do, we're going to turn this bad boy off. We're going to turn on the rear. We're going to put it in medium high. Our rice is there. We're going to have to stir it a little bit. I could smell it. And when you can smell it, that's usually means it's frying up. And that smell is usually like a nice crisp smell. It's not too strong because you don't want it to. And from there on, you just break it up. Break it up and just get it going. I did not mean to do that. But overall, you guys get this, right? How to make this easy. Like, don't overcomplicate it. Like, just keep it simple, man. And usually this takes me about 10 to 15 minutes. It may take a little longer today, just because I want to break it down and really get you guys to like see what I'm doing. I want to show you the macros of the actual cups and rice that I'm getting. So therefore, you just understand, you know, where everything is coming from. But most importantly, why and how it's healthier. Which is why a lot of people don't show you. They don't show you how the meal is actually healthier. They show you how to make it. But like, bro, teach me the macros. How is it healthier? And one thing also we're going to look for the rice is for like that yellowish color. You not like too much, but just a little bit. Where did my cup go? There we go, baby. All the way over here. All right. Now that this is good, we're going to take just 1 cup. And this is the how. It's getting a little messy now, huh? And this is the how. That's 2. Here's the thing. Cooking does get a little messy. That's okay, man. Like, who says you need it to be perfect? You ain't no damn chef. I ain't no chef. I just do it because, well, I like food and I like looking jacked. I think that's something a lot of guys can agree on. We like food and we kind of want to look jacked. So let's turn this off. We're going to let this rock. I want to show you something. Let's say we're going to come in here in MyFitnessPal. So we got 1 cup, 2 servings, nutritional info. That's about 408 calories, 1 gram of fat, 8 grams of protein, 770 milligrams of sodium, right? So that right there shows you that 2 cups of rice is 408 calories. That's already in this meal. And think about the fats earlier. If you were to already have olive oil in here instead of like the spray pan, the calories would be over 600, and you've only added one ingredient. And again, that's how you're slowly making it healthier. So that's one. Now, as the rice is getting fried, one thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go with our beef, and we're gonna get the party started with that bad boy. Uno momento. You can go, yes. Boom. Put that on there, front. Get my spray pan. Spray, spray, spray. I usually do it for about 5 seconds. Nothing crazy. Now I'm just trying to speed this up a little bit. We're gonna put every little piece in here. And of course we're gonna season it. I don't think we're just not gonna season this bad boy. You tripping. That's one thing about food. You should season your food. A lot of you don't season it when you're eating healthier. And I'm like, why? And you're like, I thought that's what healthy eating is. Hell no. I'm using the hell out of my seasonings. Like for real. Get in there. Every little piece, every little bit of protein. I want it. There we go. We're missing one. Put that over here for now. Now, one thing that I do sometimes is spray the top a little bit as well too. I know they don't recommend to do that while cooking, but I just do that just a little bit just to add a little bit what I would call cooking solution. I don't know. Now that our rice, oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. See, that's what we're looking for. And now it breaks down easily. Nice yellow color. Oh yeah, beautiful. Ooh. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna add our egg. One egg. Boom. Beautiful. Put that over here for now. Now we're gonna mix it all together. Let's go. Come on, man, don't do that. Not right now. We're gonna put that bad boy back in. I want all the carbs. I gotta be careful because this pot is low. Sorry, I'm just focused right now. I just want to chop up the eggs and just mix it all around. As well as just break down some of the food. Boom, 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 boom. Now again, this is usually faster because while I'm prepping and recording, it's like I have to do one thing at a time just so I could just break everything down for you. I don't want to rush it. But like when I'm just doing this, everything's going at the same time and then I just mix, you know? So I'm frying the rice, I'm prepping the beef all at the exact same time. And from there on, I just mix it all together. Now we're gonna use a little bit of a cabo chipotle, which is basically a smoky, southern western blend of chipotle, pepper, salt, and garlic. I don't know why I said it like that. Oh my goodness, man. Let's go. Beautiful. And I also lowered the rice a little bit. Beautiful, put it all around there. Told you, I go heavy in my seasonings. And the biggest thing too, like seasonings, that's 0 calories, bro. And then sodium, 80 grams. I know I didn't record it, so that was probably more than like 1/4, or that was probably more than like, I'll say that was like a teaspoon. Yeah, but still, seasonings, you don't have to worry that much about. It's like 0 calories. You're sure good. But some you do have to watch out for, especially if they have fats in them. That's when you have to, look at the ingredients. And from now on, you can make your own assumptions. Perfect. Now, we're gonna put the fire up on this a little bit because I want to speed it up. I'm gonna take this. Yes, it's getting better. The color is getting exactly where we need it to be. Now we're gonna turn off the fire on here. And I know you're like, all right, soy sauce? Yes, we're gonna add it in. But we're just gonna wait. Because sometimes when you add the soy sauce too early, it kind of like gets cooked, I would say. And when it gets cooked, it gets sticky and it gets nasty. So that's a lesson right there. Now we're gonna go with the beef, right? So we're gonna look for Shaw's, like just regular beef cuts. So we're gonna look it up and I'm gonna show you guys the macros. Had about 5 ounces, so we're gonna come here. That should go per ounce. And it was just like a small platter, nothing crazy. And we're gonna go nutritional info. Oh, no. Oh yeah, perfect. Now that was 213 calories. That was 29 grams of protein. Now you already have 8 from the rice. Oh, I forgot to add the eggs. So if we go with 1 egg, just 1 egg, nutritional info, that's 72 calories. So now you have, let me pull up my calculator. Okay, so you have 408 from the rice. You have 286 from the protein. You have 72 from the egg. That's 776 calories, right? Now you may be like, that's pretty big, but I'm not gonna eat that all. That's for me and my girlfriend, divided by 2. That's 383 calories each. And what you guys are looking at, you're like, that's probably a lot of food. And that's how I just made it healthier. It looks a lot, but it's dense, it's vitamin rich, and it's what's gonna help you in terms of just eating healthy and getting what you want in terms of your health. That's it. Like, it's the little things like this, man, that, changes everything. Now what we're gonna do is, well, we're gonna flip the beef around a little bit. We're gonna increase the fire under that. We're gonna increase it to its maximum. And we're gonna fry this bad boy up. Not too much though. There we go. Beautiful. Yeah, cook up, boy. Cook up, cook up. Yes, sir. But yeah, you get the point. Make it healthier by having control over the ingredients and just being able to make it quick, most importantly, simple. Now, once the beef is ready and, it's frying up a little bit, we're going to take it, we're going to add it to the rice and the eggs, and then we're going to put soy sauce on top, and we're going to mix it all together, and boom, we have fried rice. And the last thing we technically have to add is the soy sauce, which is basically just 10 calories. So if we use 2 tablespoons, that's 20 calories, and we're kind of done there. Simple. And it didn't really raise up that much. Now it's 400 calories, 20 more. I'll take that. All right, now that our beef is basically, it's getting to the texture that we want, the color that we want. We're just gonna, mix it all. It's frying up, yep. Nice and brown, nothing too crazy. Not looking to, to make it black here. Just nice and golden brown. Because once you go black on this thing, you never go back. And that's where I believe that came from. It's not from woman. It's from when somebody was cooking beef and realized when that shit turned black, they can't turn it back. And you essentially just ruined it. That's where that shit comes from. Because it's true. That's 100% true. Because if you got a girl, right, and she goes black, she can go back easily. Easily. Man, you get your money up, she'll be there for you. But, you get what I'm saying. But from this, chicken, beef, anything you're cooking, once it goes black, you can't go back. But now, our beef is essentially ready, ladies and gentlemen. And now all I do is I come here, I switch, I rotate a little bit, boom, add it in, put this in a sink, but first a little cold water. While it's doing that, Pop with soy sauce. A little bit on the 5. And I know I didn't use a measure, but I've been doing this for a minute, man. So I know like just how much I essentially need to not go overboard. Because that's what happens over time. It sounds like, oh, you know, I didn't know. It's like that's what you gain over time. You gain that knowledge, that freedom to say, oh, I know how much this is. It's not too bad. Like, how do you think chefs memorize recipes? Because they've done it so much, so many different times, that they just know in the back of their head, like, I know what this is. Sometimes they do need the recipe, you know? Sometimes you do need to measure it out, especially if it's new to you or something you're not confident in. But if something you're confident in, just dig in, bro. Look at that. Perfect. We didn't go overboard, and we're right where we need to be. Ooh, smells good too. And we don't really need that much fire. Boom. Woo! Ooh, that's hot. I was just getting some grains that went over. But ladies and gentlemen, that's it. Let's go. That's it. Bang, bang. That's it. And just like that, dinner is served. Done. I took a little bit more than half. I'm not gonna lie, because again, I need to eat big, to be big, to stay big. My girlfriend's like portioned it out. She's a travel nurse, so she's ready to go. Yeah, man. That's it. But I enjoy this. Dig in, get some work done, and enjoy the rest of my day. That's it. Hope this was helpful. Hope now you just get a better understanding how you can make this shit simple. Like, this is, you know, just one video, but many more are gonna come of how to just reuse ingredients, batch cook ingredients, because I really believe that mainstream makes it a lot more complicated than it needs to be. Have fun with that shit. That's my motto. When it comes to cooking, find a way to have fun with it and you'll never have to go back. If you find a way to have fun with it, you'll forever enjoy this, man. Promise you. Bon appetit.